we're back. Hi. So today our subject, we're going to be talking about, I guess I call it the bro code, the bros and the hoes. I'm confused because
both genders.
Yeah, because they both do it, but yeah. So like recently, well,
you better not.
I wasn't going to.
No.
I wasn't going.
In general, we feel like as if once, how do I explain this? Once, like, a person, like one of your close friends, family, whatever, deal with somebody, whether, like, the length of time, if it was any sort of serious relationship, I feel like you shouldn't be able to, lay down the line and deal with them, because I just feel like, in my opinion, it's wrong. Whether, like, oh, they don't deal with them no more, like, they say it's fine, like, it's just the principle behind it. If they actually took them seriously at one point, I don't feel like it's, like, a right thing to, like, go after. But who wants, like, seconds?
Yeah, that's what I don't get. The second part, I don't get it. Like, who wants somebody else seconds? I don't,
It's weird. Like, how you get comfortable with that? Like, I don't know.
I just feel like, how come people can't go after their own? That's what just.
It's so many people in the world. Why can't you go after, like, your own situation?
Right. Why go with somebody who done already been with your mans or been with your female friend? Like, it doesn't make sense to me. And then it was always like an unspoken code that you just don't mess with somebody who your friend dealt with, like you said, whether it was serious or not. Like, I just feel like it was always an unspoken rule.
Or have a title to them.
And now it's like the younger generation. Yeah, they just like, they don't care. It's like, oh, you mess with such and such, and then it's just like fine.
On some other shit.
Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like you said, regardless of time or anything, I just feel like that's wrong to do. Like, it's just so many other people in the world. Like, why you gotta be so close to home? Another thing I don't get either, if you are gonna do something like that, the least you could do is go to your friend and be like, listen, bro, me and such been kicking it, or this, that, and the third, I'm really feeling her. That's even like,
fuck kicking it. You better get out. It would be more respectful. You got their permission before you even attempt it. Would you mind it?
Well, what if y'all started off as friends first anyway? Like, if y'all always like in the same clique at one time and point, and y'all was friends anyway.
That's even more suspect.
Well,
that's different. Okay, that's different if you didn't know him as much. But that's even more suspect if, like, y'all have a whole clique. They dealt with him at one point. Now you try. Like, I don't know. That's even more suspect to me.
Well, yeah, I just feel like it's more adult. I mean, I still feel like it's wrong, but I feel like the least you can do is go to the person and be like.
I feel like it's more respectful if you go to them before you even, like, start. Like, if y'all considering it, not in the midst of everything, because at that point you already want, but like, the disrespectful.
Yeah, I don't mean like in the midst. Like, okay, so say for example, like, they was friends and they was just chilling out as friends, but then, like, say they like kissed or something out of nowhere and they felt something, and then it was like, okay, now if you go to your friend and be like, listen, bro, like, I know you used to mess with such and such, but I feel like we got something now at the end of the day. Like, I feel like that's still more of a manly thing to do than to sneak around somebody's back and wait for them to figure it out, or whatever the case is. I don't know. That just doesn't make sense.
Is it? I mean, is it really?
Is it what? More manly to go to them? Yeah.
I'm not saying like more manly go to. I don't know.
I mean, I feel like if you don't and they find out, it's just like I just feel like you's a bitch for that. Like,
that's even more disrespectful if you do it. Like, you just never like let them know anything.
Yeah, let them know it up. I mean, because if it's never really no strings attached, sometimes they won't find out. But if it's strings attached, like kids and shit, then eventually you're going to have to tell them, or they're going to find out. But why would you wait until then to do it? Why would you even do it? I mean, I don't get why people do it, period. But if you do it, at least just do it the right way. Like, at least be respectful of that other person to ask. Because that other person might be in a whole different relationship, not worried about that person. But the fact that you ask is just like, it shows something different in character. But when you sitting there sneaking or hiding stuff, that's sneaky stuff to me, and I just don't like that phony shit. I'd rather you be forward than anything. Like, regardless if we like still talking or not, like, I don't know. Regardless of the time, regardless of anything. But people just on some weird stuff nowadays. They don't care about that.
Yeah, they really don't care at this point.
All codes in 2020 have been broken. Like, unspoken, inspoken. It's just retarded. I don't know. Oh yeah, you got anything else to put to that?
No, I feel like people are just disrespectful.
Yeah. So what's y'all comments? Like, I feel like y'all should write some comments. How do y'all feel about that? Somebody talking to somebody that you used to talk to, or you talking to somebody that somebody else used to talk to, and y'all were actually friends? Like, would you go and tell them? Would you let them find out? Would you just
comment?
Not tell them?
Where do you feel like, when it comes to the situation, where does it get to the point where it's disrespectful?
Well, it gets to the disrespectful part once y'all start.
No, I'm saying, like, does it get disrespectful to the point where, because you're telling them after you already started dealing with them, or get disrespectful because of the fact that you're bringing it to them, like, their attention anyway? Like, you see what I'm saying?
So what you saying? Like, they should have just kept it a secret?
Not keep it a secret, just not do it. I mean, like we said, like, it's all different types of people to deal with. Why do you have to specifically deal with this kind of person?
Yeah, but some people really do that. I don't know. I feel like if you constantly have to keep... Okay, now I understand sometimes if you do it like once, but when you constantly keep doing it, I feel like at that point you just can't.
When you're constantly dealing with people that
it's just like
that dealt with somebody that you know, like, a relatively close to, then at that point you just one foul person, and then you never in your mind, because that mean at that point you never in your mind had that sense of you will block out that image that you shouldn't have of them. That means you already blocked it out. Like, you met them when they introduced you to them, like, as far as being around them, and you just, like, you don't have that blockage. Like, you always, you just have that. I could look at them like, you look at them like, how do I explain it? Like, you see what I'm getting with it? They're supposed to have a blockage over them, like, when they meet them, because that's the kind of person they're dealing with. But it's like when they meet them, dealing with the other person, they just, like, have that open thing, like, okay, like, it's open season, whether, like, you see what I'm saying?
Oh, basically, they shouldn't be looking at
they
them
shouldn't
a
look at them
type
as
of way
yeah.
because of how they met them anyway.
They already not supposed to be looking at them that way, but it's like when they meet them, like, they just look at them.
But what if they wasn't at first? And like I said, they was just friends at first, and then
I don't feel like it's that. I don't know.
They just, I mean, you can't, because it's like, that's the first thing that everybody run to is like, oh, you've been like it no more, you've been, but sometimes you really have it to where it's like, what if they was with somebody and they wasn't even thinking about that person, and then that person was with that person, and then when they came to get, it was just like, they was just like one day something just sparked. I don't know, but
nobody think it was sparking. Everybody just think it.
I just feel like to avoid all that anyway, you shouldn't even be with.
This is not a fucking fairy tale.
Yeah.
These motherfuckers is nasty.
But I don't know. I just feel like
rated R in this bitch.
I just feel like to avoid all that, like, you shouldn't be chilling with, like, your significant other friends, like, by yourself anyway. I just feel like that's a respect thing there. Some people do it. I just wouldn't. I just don't think that that's a good idea.
Like, you will see how people look at things when, you know, people, like, break up. You will see it.
Oh yeah, you definitely
trust
see
me.
it.
You will see it
because you have some people you wouldn't even think be jumping in your inboxes.
Okay, stay on topic. Stay on topic.
I'm just saying.
Stay on topic. Okay.
Okay, so do you got anything to say about this or
no?
The brew cool. So comment below, like, watch, share, and subscribe. Thank you.